Hey everybody, this is Grace. I'm out here today. It's March 2nd, 2023 at 11:03 a.m. I'm out here because I want to make a video before later on today. We're supposed to have, get it done before then, because we're supposed to have some pretty bad weather here in north central Texas and other places too, of course, but I'm only here. You wouldn't believe how some people, I'm telling you, would say, well, the other places had it. Well, I'm not in other places, okay? But, yeah. And, anyway, what gets into some people's minds, really, that they would say stuff like that? Seriously. You know, they just have to be that one they think that makes them look so smart. Boy, sarcasm. But no, anyway, later today, supposed to have really bad weather that day. This time the meteorologists, news and all that, they really have been talking a lot about this one. I mean, I'm Texan. Although I've lived in many places, I was born and raised in Texas, but different places I've lived, all that. And we're used to it. It's going, the tornado alley, that kind of thing, or living near the Gulf, which still you get tornadoes and hurricanes. And lots of tornadoes, lots of hurricanes. As they increase over the years, yeah, they do. And our weather here is just crazy now. But anyway, we've been enjoying temperatures in the 70s. Right now it's 73 and 11:04 a.m. and even the 80s. I think one of them was 89. Okay, and that was in February. Okay, but yeah, we're going to have this really bad storm today. What they're expecting is a lot of hail. It's, the way the guy on WFAA explained it was, that's my man, Pete. I think his name is Pete. But anyway, he, like there was 5 different levels and of just the weather, just the storm, whether thunderstorms or whatever it was. And then this was level 3 or 5 different levels of something, because it included hail, tornado, the damaging winds, all of that. So, yeah, and then some, I think. But it's basically supposed to come in 2 sets. That's what they were saying yesterday. I haven't listened today. Adam, he listened to it on the radio this morning, his radio AM, I guess, when he was going to a convenience store. But and he said, did you hear about that? Yeah, I've been listening to it for days. But I haven't looked myself today, because yesterday was the way they showed on the map and how it was going. And I know better than to even think this way, but it was showing it going above us and a little below us. And I was like, okay, I can feel a little calm, but I know that it changes. That's why they were doing an update, because it changes so much. And that one day, was it last year? I think it was last year. And we were sitting there in our safe room, because they were saying, get to your safe room now. And we went to the safe room. It's not always easy getting Adam into there, seriously. And he's older than I. He just, oh boy. But anyway, we were in there, and we were watching on my little cell phone, WFAA. And all of a sudden, they were saying that there was a tornado that was coming this way. And all of a sudden they went to break. Or they went to, not break, but they went and showed somewhere else. That person on the street kind of thing. And I was like, the tornado was heading right to us. And you're going to do that? And I was like, I cannot believe it. I think it may have been another one, but it could have been WFAA. Then when they finally came back, it was gone. Okay, don't do that to people. If you have a tornado on the ground, you stay. You don't go to the person on the street. You go to the tornado that's on the ground. That's my opinion. That is my opinion. I mean, seriously, because people are sitting there like us, possibly, going, well, it's going to hit us, because it was like right across from here on, well, I'd say maybe a mile, less than a mile, so I don't know. It was very close. Okay. And seriously, I have been, since I traveled so much, road trip, like all the way up to Northern California, in between, all the way to um, southernmost keys in Florida, and so many points in between, up and around, and all this stuff. I haven't visited every state in the United States, but I have visited many, and I have seen many, especially in Texas, of course. Been in hurricanes. I was in a hurricane one time when I was driving back from around Houston and going north toward Dallas, driving, and this was back in the day when we didn't have such an updated kind of system, but we knew that there was a hurricane, but it turned while I was driving, and turned, and it felt like literally I was driving and riding the waves on they're highways, not interstates, but highways, on that highway. And then I pulled off. I was in a truck with a king cab, and I pulled off, finally found a rest stop, and pulled off, and some guy was out there and walking around, and he came running toward me like he was going to get in the bed of my truck, and I just kept going up and backwards and up and backwards. And there were some diesels out there, I don't know if they could see what was going on, but finally I had to leave because he kept chasing me. And there was no way in this world I was going to let somebody, I felt for him, but what the heck is somebody doing out in the middle of a hurricane? You can ask, what was I doing driving? I just told you. But at a rest stop, a rest area, there was nothing there. Okay, but, what was he doing? Why was he there? I'm a woman alone. You think I'm going to stop and let him in? No. Okay, I wasn't insane then. I'm not insane now. But I could feel for him the same. I could feel, how it must be to be out there. Well, they have all these diesels, and if the diesels these guys just driving these diesels, it could be women too, weren't going to let him in, why would I? You see what I'm saying? No way. So I just wound up, when it finally slowed, the rains, stopped a little bit, wasn't so harsh, I left. So, but I have all kinds of stories, and I was thinking just today about the time that basically a lot of what I was in an apartment, and I was in the second floor of 3, and they say go to the bottom floor when you don't know you don't know if anybody's home and all that, and all of a sudden it's there, and you hear the siren go off. Oh man, I remember, I don't remember too much before it. I don't remember how it happened, but I do remember pushing the mattress off of me after it went over. Okay, that's pretty much all I remember now. But back then, I just remember thinking, how in the world did I get that big mattress on top of me? Seriously, because how they see, you can hear, some of them say try to put a mattress or something, over you, around you, whatever. I'm not that person. I wouldn't know. Don't take my advice. But yeah, I had done that, and when I tried to, after I tried to take the mattress off of me, and it was so heavy, I was like, how did I do that? I move around mattresses and stuff, like that. But then, must have been an adrenaline rush as it was positioned. Okay, but anyway, it's the calm, as Adam said just a little while ago, it's the calm before the storm. But I don't know why they're blowing this one up unlike any before. It might have not been the best of terms to say, but yeah, it's they're really putting the warning out. So, and then, like I said, there's going to be a lot of hail. But anyway, it was level 3 out of the 5. That was weird. There was a car just passed me by, and it looked like a woman. And the window, the driver's side window, was like somebody had hit a bat or whatever. Right, this big old smash right there on that side of that window. Yikes. That's scary. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this one up. Talk to you on another video. Bye.